And this weekend it gets obviously tougher. We play a Minnesota State team that we've seen a lot the last couple of years. We've seen them in the playoffs a couple of years ago at the Final Five. They won the Broadmoor Trophy in the game we played them. We've had great games with them. I have a lot of respect for their program. Coaching staff does an excellent job. They've got good players. They play hard. They play the right way. I think it's just going to be a great weekend of hockey. We had a real good series against them up here in January. I thought, we got away from our game a little bit the first night, but the second night we challenged our team, and I thought we had a real strong bounce back in the shutout. So it's going to be great hockey. They're a good program. They've been to the NCAA tournament. They know what it takes to win. And these are the games you want to play in. If I was a player on either side, these are the games you want to get to and play in. And there's so much importance, obviously, in these games and in this series. So it's going to be one heck of a series.
It's a blast. Great atmosphere here at the SDC. Can't get much better than playing at home.
Gould's got it going on now. Big time speed coming in. Goes wide. Centers it in front. Shot! Scores! What a play by Gavin Gould to the side of the net!
I think it's great for the fans. I think it's great for the community that, you get to stay here and watch some great hockey instead of having to travel somewhere and spend a lot of money. You can just come on over, take a 10-minute drive, and come on in and watch two teams who've had a lot of success over the last few years go at it, and it's going to be a great series. So I like the format, and that's why it's so important that we were pushing to get that second seed.
We got to focus on the little things again, just getting pucks behind their D, forcing their D to make turnovers, getting pucks and bodies to the net, and capitalizing again on our chances.
We played them early in the year, and I think that was a little bit of an eye-opener for us. They jumped us pretty good. But back then, I remember our officials were still working through all the penalties and what they were going to call them. There were a lot of penalties in that series. And I think one of the keys for us going forward and learning from that series is we have to cut down on the penalties. And I think we did that in January, and we look to do even a better job when we play them this weekend. Obviously, their power play is one of the real keys to their team. So we did learn from that series, but it was so long ago, you don't put a lot of stock in it. Well, you have to prepare yourself for 3 games. I mean, obviously, we don't talk about that. Our main focus is game 1. I mean, that's the only focus right now, but I think as a staff, we prepare for that because you might have to play 3 and 3, which we normally don't do. So as far as the energy and what you're trying to do all week and who you're playing, you have to think about that. You have to think of all the scenarios as a coach that you're going to be in. You don't want to think of the negative things, but I think it's prudent that you understand what could happen and might transpire. So we've thought about it, and we've arranged our schedule and whatnot, just so we make sure we're ready in case we have to play 3 and 3.
Huskies in on the forecheck. Backside point. Here's Reinke. He's got a lead. Shot, scores! Oh, that's Reinke!